Yesterday, we did a story on the Dallas Mavericks and how they've done essentially everything wrong since the Luka Doncic trade to drive away fans and alienate their passionate fan base. And I thought at the time, just yesterday, that, all right, this is probably it. The Mavs are going to keep things quiet from here on out. They'll hope to win some games. Then over the summer, things will kind of settle down in Dallas. Boy, I was wrong. I could not have seen this coming. There were some rumblings post-Luka trade that maybe the Mavs are trying to major league the city of Dallas, try to drive attendance so low that they could potentially up and move the team, in this case, to Las Vegas. And I thought, no way that's actually happening in real life. Now, I'm not so sure, because get this, the Dallas Mavericks, on the heels of upsetting the entire fan base with the Luka Doncic trade, kicking fans out of the arena who are voicing their displeasure with the trade. They traded Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin, who has yet to play for the team. Quentin Grimes just dropped 44 points the other night for the 76ers. Now the Mavs, in light of all the protests, all of the anger, all of the uproar over what they've done so far, now the Mavs are raising their ticket prices. Oh my God, what are they thinking? The Dallas Mavericks season ticket holders saw a price hike in their recent season ticket renewal option, which was sent out today. The average price will increase 8.6%. 8.6%. And look, inflation is a big topic right now, obviously, in the economy. Fans are already going to be sensitive to price increases. But on top of that, there's a mural up in Dallas for Luka. Hashtag fire Nico. Fans are still outraged over this, over the Luka trade. And now you're raising ticket. What do you think's going to happen? What are the Mavs thinking? What's going to happen to these tickets? Fans are already turning in their season tickets. Fans are already canceling their subscription to the Mavs streaming packages. Now you're going to raise ticket prices? This reflects ongoing investments in team and fan engagement. Pretty tough to say that you are supporting fan engagement when you just traded away the generational superstar that fans love. Look at this. The rescaled ticket prices will better reflect seat value, particularly in high-demand areas. Pricing adjustments were also based on evaluating secondary market transactions. Aha! Now we know exactly what's going on. What this means is that the Mavs saw the value of the tickets on the secondary market and said, if somebody's making money on these tickets, more money than what we're selling them for, then we want to be the ones making that money. We're just going to raise our prices. This is a thing that we're seeing happen a bit around sports. There's a Detroit Lions fan, actually, a story about this today. A Detroit Lions fan who is losing his season ticket, had them for 25 years, losing his season tickets because he sold too many of them on the secondary market. Clubs are starting to crack down on this. So pricing adjustments were based on evaluating secondary market transactions. In other words, fans were able to sell the tickets for enough that the club looked at it and said, we want to be the ones making that profit. Let's bump the prices up. Despite the adjustments, this is obviously coming from the team, full season members will save 15 to 23% compared to projected market prices next season, and mini season ticket holders will save 11 to 20%. Well, there's a reason why you're buying all the games up front. Keep that in mind, though. When they look at this and they say, well, you're going to save 15 to 23% on your ticket prices. Yeah, if you were to buy at face value every single game. But here's the problem. The NBA season starts in October. Right? You're going to buy your season tickets. You're going to turn in your money for those tickets. In most cases, in the summer, right? You're going to pay for those season tickets well ahead of time. There's a time value with that money. That money is going to sit there and accrue interest for the Dallas Mavericks. If you wanted to buy a game in April and you were just buying individual tickets, you got to hang on to that money all year, invest it, do whatever you want with it, instead of forking it over at the beginning of the season. So you could say, well, you're saving 15 to 23%, but there's also the time value of that money that you're losing in your season ticket package. Now, again, 15 to 23%, that's a really good savings, a good rate of return compared to what you would get just out on the market or something. But nonetheless, it's something you have to factor in. 15 to 23%. It's not really 15 to 23% when you factor in the time value of that money. Now, the only season ticket prices that will be increasing by more than 10% will be the club access level. which includes floor and premium seats. Some terrace level seats will see a similar increase. Season ticket renewals will play a key role in seat availability for the entire season. And then the article acknowledges that the Mavs have faced widespread backlash from their fans since trading superstar guard Luka Doncic and saw Anthony Davis, who is currently injured. Hopefully, fingers crossed, AD is back soon. And some had threatened to cancel their tickets as a result. I believe this is a typo. It's clear how many people dropped. It's not clear how many people dropped their season tickets as a result of the Luka trade. So here's the thing with all of this. Here's the problem, right? If the Mavs looked at the season ticket situation and they said, there's too many fans that are making a profit by turning around and selling those tickets. If there's extra profit to be had, we want it. Therefore, we're going to up our season ticket prices. Now, they're going to say, and they're going to call it a price adjustment. Nobody sees through that BS, but they're going to call it a price adjustment. They're going to say it's because we're providing more. It's because we're providing more entertainment, because people really care about what they see in the halftime show of the NBA game. And that is going to make them feel better about losing the generational star that they were going to go pay to see, right? But if they were concerned that people were profiting too much on the secondary market off of these tickets, and therefore they need to raise the prices so that they can get that profit, well, you've already probably stopped the secondary market from being so profitable. You already did that when you traded Luka. I guarantee you, Mavs tickets are not going to be going for as much. How many fans were forking over all the cash because they wanted to go see Luka for a game? Now they don't get to do that. The secondary ticket market took a big hit when you traded Luka. You want to stop secondary ticket sales? You just did it. You traded away your main draw. So what are you thinking now, adding to that pain by increasing ticket price? Now we're going to pay more to see less, to not see the superstar that we wanted to see. I can only imagine how Mavs fans are going to voice their displeasure when the Lakers come to Dallas and play the Mavs in early April. What's that going to look like? It's insane. The Mavs, they continue to trip over their own 2 feet, continue to do everything wrong in this situation, everything possible, leaking negative stuff about Luka. Mavs fans are on Luka's side. Not all of them. Sure, there's some Mavs fans that are starting to fall in line with the club and all that. We're seeing a little bit of that. But in general, Mavs fans are on Luka's side. So when you're leaking negative information constantly about Luka, he's fat. Oh, we hate that he likes the hookah, that he likes to drink a beer every now and then. We hate all this stuff. You're leaking this stuff constantly. It's a bad look, and it's alienating fans even further. But now you're going to make the fans pay more for their tickets to come in to not see the player they want to play, they want to see play? Are they seriously major leaguing this thing? Is that what they're trying to do? Because it feels like at every turn, the Mavs are just going further and further and further to try to push their fans away. It's insane. It would be a different story if they just kept their mouths shut, didn't put out a bunch of negative stuff about Luka, let the fans voice their displeasure. That would be different. That's the way to handle this. Take your lumps. Say, hey, we knew this was going to be unpopular, but we believe this is the right decision. And the one solution, we're going to get on the court and we're going to win basketball games. And you do that, that's going to shut everybody up. You get everybody on the court, you win basketball games, that's going to shut everybody up. They haven't been able to do that because Anthony Davis has been hurt. They're the 10 seed in the Western Conference right now, but they win games. I still think they're a very good team. I still think they're going to be a major threat come playoff time. But until they can prove that, they need to just keep their heads down and understand that people are going to be upset. Instead, it feels like they're pouring gasoline on the fire, kicking fans out of the passionate Mavs fans, kicking them out of the arena, raising the ticket prices now, continually trying to justify the trade by making Luka sound bad, by leaking bad information, negative information about Luka. All of this is one misstep after another by the Mavs organization. And this now, raising prices, is not going to go over well in Texas. Everybody, Basketball Bulletin, give me your thoughts on this situation in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe right here. We truly appreciate all of you joining. And Mavs fans, I feel for you. This is absurd stuff going on from the organization. And you just figure it out. Figure it out, Dallas. These fans deserve better. Fans deserve better than this. That's for sure. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Till next time, everybody. See ya. And stay safe.